Okay, I just, before the podcast begins, a reminder that Chicago live show is coming up at the Den Theater May 23rd. You have to be there. If you're in Chicago or not, you have to be there. That's just simply what you have to do. So Google it, go to our Instagram, look in the show notes, look around the internet for the tickets, and we're going to have a fantastic time. We'll have special guests. I'll be wearing God knows what. And maybe I'll bring some gifts I've received on the podcast to give away. You really never know what will happen with me because I don't have a lot of control over my life, and you'll get to experience that live. So the Den Theater, May 23rd, 7:30 p.m. No excuses. Now let's get into the show. Welcome to I Said No Gifts. I'm Bridger Winegar. We're here in the studio. You might be listening. You might be watching on YouTube. You might be ignoring all of this completely. God only knows. What's happening in my life? Busy morning. I threw away the quesadilla that had been sitting in the fridge for about 6 days. So if you wanted that, you're out of luck. I'm on edge. I've been trying to book travel through credit card points for at least 4 days, and this is a real sore spot for me, a very difficult thing for me. Anytime I'm on an online portal, spending anything involving money, let alone credit card points, I'm paralyzed. So nobody try me. That's what I'll say. Don't push me. Okay, time to get into the podcast. I adore today's guest. Everybody loves her. It's Edi Patterson. Edi.
Oh, hi, Bridger.
Welcome to I Said No Gifts.
Well, thank you for having me.
I'm sorry to bring you here on such a stressful day for me.
Oh, well, me too. I'm with you, though, on that, trying to get something with points.
Oh.
It's existential.
It is. It's a weird thing for me because I'm the sort of person who uses, treats gift cards like they're more important than cash.
Oh.
If I get a gift card, the way I protect it on how I'm going to spend it is psychotic.
Same. I've actually had, I know what you mean now, because I actually have had ones that I've put in places, in a little holder on my desk, or I've tacked them to some sort of bulletin board to go, well, that one's for something special. And then they run out.
They run out.
Yeah.
Or inflation goes up and they lose value.
Yeah.
It's like an obvious mistake I'm making. And I'm sure these gift card companies especially really count on people like me to not use the money.
Agreed.
I honestly, there was a point I had saved up enough gift cards that I probably could have bought a house. At least put a down payment
where?
But this is the sort of, I'm just completely paralyzed. It's going to be this is going to be my special thing. I won't spend that on groceries.
Right. And then you go, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's all money.
Yep.
But I'm looking to treat myself. But the problem is I can't treat myself in any form ever. So then I'm just, the gift card is sitting at the bottom of my sock drawer for the rest of my life.
Yep.
And now the same with the credit card points. But then they have the online portal, which is something that hasn't been updated since 2005.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. You're mad.
Seriously.
Horrible.
It's horrible. And I still haven't figured out how to do the airline ones.
Oh.
I can do hotel ones.
Right.
But I still haven't figured out the other, and that's infuriating.
And I've been told that the airline ones it's trickier because airline prices they fluctuate so much more. And the points, people love this. People love to listen to my new shop credit card points. But I'm making my way through, and I'm aging rapidly while I do it.
I get it.
Have you traveled at all recently?
Yeah. Went to Texas and came back here from Texas.
Okay, and you're from Texas.
I'm from there. And my mom was there for a minute and went and got her.
Okay.
And her cat. And we came here. That was probably a month ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the cat's name?
Miss Priss.
Oh, I love this. Are you a cat person?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have cats of your own?
I used to. My husband and I had the greatest cats on earth, Veruca and Violet.
Oh, fantastic names.
And they have both since passed, but they're the greatest. And Miss Priss is my mom's cat, who was a full-on feral Texas cat.
Oh, I love this.
And for whatever reason, just always loved my mom and would let my mom pet her in the backyard. And then my sister and I just decided, this cat is really cute and she's going to be your cat.
Oh.
And she is. And now she's fully an inside cat and she is weirdly small. She's maybe some kind of mini.
Okay.
But she looks like a Disney cat. Seriously.
Oh, is she fluffy?
She's fluffy. She's little. She's hilarious. But yeah, do you like cats?
I love cats.
Yeah. I think they're magic.
Oh, they're fantastic. When people don't like cats, I think it says something about how much attention and love you need or I guess attention if you don't like cats. Because cats are very selective.
Yeah.
And I love dogs too, but
Me
dogs
too.
will give their full attention to just about
anyone. Any fucking Yahoo.
Yes. They're not super discerning.
Yes. And a cat, you kind of have to figure out their magic and figure out their layers and they're mystical and awesome and I love them.
Yes. I had two cats I guess about 10 years ago, and then through all the moving back and forth from LA to New York, we ended up having to find a new home for them, and they now live with a YouTube magician.
Oh, how's that going?
I haven't looked into it. I think it seemed like a lovely home.
Okay.
It seemed like a family and a teen YouTube magician. I thought, you know what? Sure, this will work. They seem like they love cats. But maybe my cats have become YouTube stars. I don't know.
Well, let's just hope that is it a boy magician?
It's a boy magician.
Let's just hope he's not doing them like doves.
Oh.
You know what I mean? We're not trying to get any of that magic for your cats.
Yeah, they're crushed in the bottom of a top hat or that kind of thing. No, thank you.
Yeah. Somebody did doves once when I got invited to the Magic Castle, and it was just so upsetting.
What did they do? They come out of a jacket, or do they?
Yeah, out of a jacket, out of their pants, out of it's just every single second of it, you're just you just had a live creature jammed in there with your balls. Or oh, cool, you just pulled 9 doves out of a hat. Oh, what are we supposed to be stoked at?
Right, there are so many magic tricks you could do.
Yeah.
No one's specifically I hope I see the doves tonight.
No one.
No one wants to see a live bird anywhere
Only
inside
a creep.
just free flying around inside.
Yeah, do some weird human stuff. Your weird woman assistant. Why don't you guys chop each other up?
Cut each other up?
Yeah.
Let's see the midsection of one of you.
Yeah, let's see the rings of your tree, bitch.
Yeah, I think if I were going to a magic show and expected to see an animal, I might be oh, I got to see a rabbit. But even then, it's just leave it alone.
Just leave it alone.
Because it's not their pet.
Yeah.
They're not treating, that's
a working animal.
Yeah, their little employee. That's not fair to anybody.
No thanks.
I just last night, out of desperation, tried to start this new David Blaine series. Have you seen this?
I just was flipping through with my mom last night at Cedars-Sinai. And the TV is totally blue.
Okay.
Because something's wrong with it. But we were on the guide, and we ended up on just something else dumb, maybe a murder show or something. But I saw that David Blaine thing, and I was like, he has a new show?
He's got a whole new...
What is this?
Documentary style in conjunction with National Geographic, which was shocking to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's elevated or they've declined. I don't know. They met somewhere in the middle, but last night he was in Brazil, and what we were seeing was people not doing magic tricks, which shouldn't be that big of a shock because he holds his breath or whatever.
Right. He floats.
But this was people sticking a knife in their nose through their nostril, which is a hard thing to look at.
Yeah.
People chewing up and swallowing nails.
Oh boy, that old trope.
It's either doves or swallowing nails.
Yeah, sheesh.
But
don't swallow nails around me unless you're going to poop them out on the sidewalk. Then that might be interesting.
I better hear metal hitting cement as you walk away.
Exactly.
No, we didn't watch the whole thing because it was just kind of difficult to look at sort of thing. Just people doing shocking. It's more dares.
Oh, got it.
Dares to me are not. I don't know. It's not as much fun. I need to be tricked.
Agreed. Because on a dare, the whole time you would be thinking like, "Oh, this person just got dared to do this. They're going to get hurt."
Yes. There's just a risk here, and someone is desperate for attention, and they finally decided they'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to give it more of a shot. I will say David Blaine as a narrator, tough.
Okay.
I don't know that he was born to narrate television. It is the most monotone thing I have ever heard. It's zero inflection whatsoever. It's just
wow. And is it partly trying to be like super serious? Like,
I think
hear
so.
me.
Like,
I'm saying everything like this because I want you to know it's facts.
But it's not even that as much as like I think it's an attempt at that, but not having the ability to even do that. So it's just flat.
Oh,
feels like he's reading for the first time the narration. And I know he wants to keep control of the show, but
like, come on,
Dave.
Come on, DB. Come on, baby.
When was the last time you were at the Magic Castle?
It's been a long time. That was probably. Oh, you know what? We actually had a friend doing really cool stuff there. I'm like, what brought me there? Yeah, my husband and I went with my friend Jeremy Rowley and his wife Danny Morrow, and we were going to see our friend Helder, who's like a legit amazing.
Great name for a magician.
Yeah.
Helder.
Yeah, he does these really cool, like really elevated kind of social experiment, thought experiment magic shows. He'll do them at the Geffen and like.
And so what is he doing? He's like,
man, it's almost like a play, but with magic in it. At the Magic Castle, I think he was doing up close. Card stuff.
Right.
But like the shows that we've seen at the Geffen and stuff, I mean, they're super emotional, like
manipulative.
Well, no, weirdly. Yeah, just like, so manipulative. No. He's like, it's very honestly elevated. It's almost like you're watching like the PBS version of like when people find their roots, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he manages to weave in some like really cool, complex human stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're friends with this guy?
Yeah.
Wow, good for you. How did you become friends with Helder?
I think he was friends with Jeremy, and he started coming to improv shows at the Groundlings.
Oh, okay.
And saw the sort of the tie-ins with what he's doing, and sort of I'm a nerd for improv.
Sure.
And he sort of was very fascinated and interested in the kind of higher thinking that can go with improv.
Right.
And the sort of openness and how it can, translate into real life. And, yeah.
And do you feel like he's putting that into his show now?
For sure. I mean, he's very bright.
Huh.
Yeah.
I need to get into Helder.
Seriously. Yeah. His. I think I'm saying his last name right, but I think it's Guinamares.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is that? Guinamares?
I want to say Argentinian.
Okay. Just like a rolled something there.
Yeah.
Helder to me sounded so Scandinavian.
No.
Okay.
No.
Interesting. Helder.
Yeah.
Helder Guida.
I think this is how you say it. Mm-hmm. It's either Guinamares or Guinamares. I don't know. If you just look up Helder, you'll find him. Yeah.
Just a nice. Everybody can say Helder.
Just to maybe like white creeps. There's a reason, but everyone else is probably fine with it and knows exactly how to say his last name.
In middle school, I think a magic shop opened in our mall, and I felt like I was going to try to do magic for about a month.
Okay.
Did you do anything like that in middle school? Any weird little hobbies? That vein of things, I think probably I just gravitated more toward like the sort of sketch. Oh, so you were like really like
of
comedy
that.
Early on.
Yeah, I always liked it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me in middle school, it just didn't seem like a possibility whatsoever.
Yeah, it didn't really to me either. And then in middle school, actually, these 3 friends and I wrote this, there was a talent show at school, and we wrote this dating game parody.
Oh, no way.
Because we didn't have cable at my house, but on the regular channels, there were a couple of them that had constant reruns of stuff. And so they'd have like Brady Bunch,
right.
Love Boat, like Green Acres, like all that cool stuff. Petticoat Junction. And within that mix, there was like a chunk of like 60s game shows.
Oh, sure.
Which was awesome.
Dream.
Yeah. And so we always thought that was so funny. The weird dynamic with the people on it, and like how weirdly sexist it was. And like they're always talking about making whoopee, which we were like,
making
ew.
Whoopee is one of the worst things that anyone has ever thought of.
It's the worst. God.
That's one of those like things that's trying not to be as crass, and it somehow ends up being way more disgusting than the actual term.
Fully.
It's like, oh, we're all sick hearing that.
Yeah, it's sickening.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? Ew.
It's just like, to me, like there's like an inflation.
Yes.
It's like something puffy and
something
disgusting.
Puffy and inflated that's gonna pop.
Yeah, exactly.
And like. Yeah, it's like a fake fun. It's like, ooh, whoopee. It's like, I hate it.
And it kind of brings like an adolescent weirdness to it. Like everything about it's just like, this is should not be repeated anymore.
Totally. But we thought many aspects of the dating game were really, really funny. And so we did a dating game sketch where 3 of us were the guys, and one was one was like a football jock, one was a businessman, and I was the nerd. And it was of that time period where like it was full on like idea of a nerd. So I had a pocket protector and like black glasses and
pre-incel.
Yes, pre-incel. Yeah, God, being a nerd now would be a whole other thing.
Oh my God, it brings on so much dangerous baggage.
It totally does.
Nerds have had a real journey over the last 20 years.
Yeah, man, take us back to pocket protectors.
Please, that's all we want. Be quiet and do math.
But yeah, we wrote it and we performed it, and I remember just that feeling because, look, let me just tell you, not to brag, but the nerd got a lot of laughs. And just feeling that and going, oh, maybe this is a thing that could be my job. That was the first time ever that I thought, especially from a small city in Texas,
course,
I didn't know
completely relate.
anyone doing. Yeah, where'd you grow up?
Right outside of Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
you don't know anyone doing anything
that's
like
something
it.
that people on TV do.
Totally.
Why would I be able to do that?
Right. And no one around you
thinks
that it's a thing.
The idea of even going to college out of state was like, no.
Totally.
That's not
same
for people like me.
Yeah. Same.
So, yeah.
But yeah, that's I guess when it sort of popped off. But probably even before that, I was trying to make in the mix with me loving comedy and loving hilarious things. I also loved horror, and we were
incredible.
My dad loved horror, and we were allowed to watch horror movies way too young. My sister and I. So we both still love it. But I would make horror movies.
Horror movie?
I think probably favorite of all time is The Shining.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So good.
It's
so
unbeatable,
good.
kind of.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like almost above horror even.
Agreed.
It's so good.
It's just such a good movie.
And so scary.
Yes.
Just fantastic. And you would make your own horror movies?
Yeah, I'd make them in VHS camera. And would just like sort of, it would be all one take, and I would pause, start again, put something here, pause, start it again. But I liked making little mini slasher movies.
Do you have any still on VHS?
Yeah, somewhere at my mom's house.
Oh my God!
There's Night of the Hunter. There's Gunther, Son of Hunter. Somewhere there's one I made in high school. My friend in high school, Sherry. Her mom and dad sometimes would just go do cool things, and every now and then it'd be like 6 or 7 of us just spending the night at Sherry's with no
Wow, the
parents
parents
there.
were amazing.
Yeah. And so there were more than a couple of times where I would force everyone to be in a horror movie all night. And I'd be, placing them at the end of the stairs, the bottom of the stairs. Like they just, we'd film like my friend Holly, sort of a hand pushing her at the top of the stairs, pause the camera, film her at the bottom, like splayed,
Oh, that's amazing.
But they were all slasher stuff.
Of course.
Yeah.
Were you making up your own fake blood? Was it ketchup?
You know what? We only messed with blood, I feel like, once. Maybe when I made like I think then 4-year-old cousin, Bradley. He was Gunther, son of Hunter, and he was a murderer. And I think in that one we played with like some ketchup and stuff.
What was the storyline? Wait, did you say it was Night of the Hunter?
Yeah, which is actually a
another
movie.
Horror, which
yes.
is an actually kind of creepy
Which I didn't
horror
know,
movie.
yeah.
Wow, so
Yeah.
you were a born natural.
I must have heard someone say that.
It's such a good phrase, Night of the Hunter. So scary.
It sounds so scary.
What was your Night of the Hunter then?
Just like somebody going around and killing people. So, probably my sister in my dad's clothes, killing our neighbor friends in the yard.
In baggy clothes.
Yes. Gunther, though, had extra special elements. That one was filmed at my grandmom's house in LaGrange, Texas. And for a while, my grandmom collected, she was very into collecting teddy bears.
Oh, sure.
So there were sort of like upper rails in a certain room full of teddy bears. Mm-hmm. And one of those teddy bears was also a murderer. And we would play with like having it enter frame and you don't see the hand. And yeah, that Gunther, son of Hunter, got a little wild.
Did Gunther team up with the teddy bear?
I can't remember. Well, and then one of them killed the other one. I can't remember who ended up the victor, or if just everyone died.
This is how franchises are born, though.
Seriously.
IP everywhere. You can do a movie about the teddy bear or Gunther.
Yes.
Alien versus Predator
Yes.
sort of situation. Wow, that's incredible.
Do you like horror or no?
I love horror.
Oh, okay.
I adore horror
What's your
movies.
favorite ever?
I love The Shining.
Yeah.
I love Halloween. Mm-hmm. I love The Haunting.
Oh, yeah.
The original, I think it was like made in 64 or something.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so creepy.
Great.
And like in a way that like, there aren't like a lot of like jump scares. It's just like pure
Dread.
atmosphere and dread.
Yes.
And just watching a woman kind of lose her mind in a haunted house. Who could ask for more?
Awesome.
I love haunted house movies, and there aren't that many of them.
I do too.
Or at least not many good ones.
Yeah. What are the good ones?
I love The Others. That's a good...
So good.
What other haunted house movies are there, though?
Even The Conjuring, the original one with like Lily Taylor.
Oh, that's a great one.
is pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like I like them as scary movies enough, the like found footage ones that are in a haunted house. What are those? They're newer.
Not Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activity.
Okay, yeah.
But those to me don't seem haunted house. I need a haunted house to be kind of Victorian. I don't need it to be a new build. I
Agreed.
can't deal with a new build haunted house.
Agreed.
This looks too much like a condo or a model home.
No, thank you.
That's not scary to me.
No, I need an old house.
Yes, I need creaking. Yep. I need brass doorknobs, essentially.
So did you mess with Skinamarink?
Whoa, what's that? That's a scary word.
Okay.
What's that?
So this is a haunted house one that I think is all vibe.
Oh, this is what I need.
It's like maybe from a year and a half ago.
Oh, pretty new.
Yeah. And it was super polarizing, but people either loved it or thought it was too slow. But there's something about the clips I've seen of it that I haven't even been able to watch.
It's called Skidamarink.
Yeah. I think Skinamarink. And it's the premise is so creepy. It's just very like day in the life, if you can call it. But it's two little kids at home alone.
Oh.
Like one of them I think is even like not even old enough to be verbal.
Okay. Oh.
One's like a baby.
This is an eerie type of setup already.
And even just the trailer with the way it's lit and the sounds, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can take this.
When evil spirits get involved with, children, not pre-toddler, what are we talking about? Leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
It's so scary. That kind of thing, when a child can see something that the adults don't see, is so scary to me.
Ew. No, thank you.
The other thing, and I say this on the podcast probably too often, that really scares me is the strangers.
Oh, yeah.
That's a real life situation.
So like a home invasion vibe.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what was such a cool version of that was, just pulling up my socks, was the original, they redid it. The original one is, I think, German.
Oh.
But it's those guys who go in that house.
Funny
games.
Oh, that's a tough
Did you see that
watch.
first one?
I didn't see the original. I saw the English remake. Or maybe I saw one or the other.
That original one is, oof.
Just people showing up to terrorize you?
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
There's this chunk of it that I think about sometimes where they've got, somebody horribly hogtied to a chair or something, and maybe tape on the mouth, just awful, probably being beat. And they've got this loud, like Grand Prix or F1 racing on the TV. And it's just so long. It's just that playing for so long.
It's
excruciating.
Because that's what would really happen.
Yes.
Like they're focused on torturing you.
Yeah. Oh, it's awful. Another one that was so exciting when I saw it, because it's what would happen in certain instances, is it's a French one. The girl trying to get away from this guy who comes into the country home of her friend.
Ooh.
Oh, High Tension.
High Tension. I've heard of this.
Yeah. But the girl who is being pursued actually does some things to try, and it makes it so much scarier. Ooh. Like when everyone downstairs is murdered.
Right.
She's hiding under a bed, and you're like, oh, God. And she remembers that she's trying to make it seem like there's no one else in the house. Like, just go ahead and leave. No one else here to kill. And she remembers that there is, she's been staying in this guest room, and she remembers there's water in the sink from when she brushed her teeth that morning or whatever. So she sneaks out from under the bed and wipes that dry and then gets back under the bed. And you're like, oh, God. Oh, God, that's what you would have to do. This is too much. No.
This is like a morality play about cleaning up after yourself and using the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what you get when you don't wipe up after yourself. You put yourself in danger.
Yeah, exactly.
That sort of thing. The other thing that scares me is I don't want to know what I would say in these situations. I feel like I would humiliate myself in the biggest possible way.
Yeah. Well, by what you would say?
Yeah, I feel like in these extreme scenarios, I'm sure I would say something so stupid.
Like what?
I don't want to know. I don't know what me trying to convince a killer not to kill me. I'm sure it would be so stupid.
I think maybe I'm with you on that, because I have so right after college, for just a beat, I lived in Austin, and with two friends of mine. And the place was haunted. Mm-hmm. Without a doubt, a haunted condo. I've never since lived anywhere like this. But the things I used to say out loud to whatever was happening there are so lame.
Can you remember any of them?
Yes. That's why I'm like, oh, I'm exactly with you. It would be so embarrassing. There was one day, midday, no one was home except me. And I listened to footsteps come up the stairs. Mm-hmm. And so I just started out loud going, hey, look, just be cool. We're going to be cool, but you have to be cool. Don't make this weird. So I think I would try to get too down if someone was trying to kill me. I would try to talk reason and be like, man, let's chill. And I don't think it would work.
Yeah, sincere bargaining.
Yeah, sincere bargaining.
Not good for me.
Yeah.
Just humiliating. Please, no one take me hostage in my own home. That's all I ask.
Same.
I don't feel like it's too much to ask.
It's not. It's not too much to ask.
Oh. Well, I feel like there is something I've asked, and I feel like I haven't been heard. And I feel like we should just get into it.
Okay, let's get into it.
Edi, I was looking forward to having you on the podcast. Obviously. thought Edi will come by. We'll have a nice time chatting.
Great.
And then move on with our lives.
Sure.
Nobody having hurt anyone's feelings. The podcast is called I Said No Gifts, and I know emails are sent, or at least I assume they are. I would hope that one of them crossed your desk at some point.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know either, because here you come trotting into the studio today holding what I will describe as the most beautifully wrapped gift I've ever seen.
Good. Yeah.
It's in this gorgeous bag.
That's right.
Is this a gift for me?
Yeah, it's a gift for you. And I've out and out disobeyed, to use your word.
Well, the defiance here, I don't even know how to push back on this.
Well, try. Come at me.
I'm spineless. You know that. I'm crumbling here. You knew that I wouldn't be able to stand up for myself. You know this is something I'm working on in therapy. And so you're just steamrolling me.
That's right.
Well, should I open it here on the podcast?
You should open it here on the podcast.
All right. It's in kind of this beautiful kind of putty gray bag.
Which, as I bought this gift, they said, would you like an opaque bag that you can't see through? And I said, yes, please, that one. And they lied. It's a little bit see-through.
It's a little bit. It's more of a tease.
Yeah, that's a tease bag. Wow, that's what we should start calling balls. A tease bag.
I feel like that's in Making Whoopi territory.
Ew, it is.
Tease bag.
Ew.
Hell
Show
on
me your
earth.
tease bag.
Okay, I'm going to bed. Forget it. I want a divorce. Okay, well, let's open this up here. It's
Okay,
kind of beautiful bow up here.
That's right. Double tied.
Double tied.
Yep.
Just going to take all my strength. Sweating. Okay.
There's a few different things. They all have significance.
Should I take them out in specific order?
No.
Okay, I'm currently holding a can.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to guess. To me, based on what I know about the bag and the can, I would say, and my time in, gas stations across America.
Sure.
I would say this is a can of refried beans, but
Close.
Does that feel close?
Close.
Okay, let's see what's. Yeah, this is exactly what I just called it. Refried beans. It's Fritos bean dip.
That's right. It's bean dip, and that is because of a character I created at the Groundlings a long time ago, Bean Dip, and I just thought that she should give you something with her name on it.
What's Bean Dip's origin story?
Well, she's very aggressive and very wild, and really rich, and really sweet, but really aggressive.
Have you had this bean dip before?
Yeah, I actually love that bean dip.
I haven't had it in years, but
Me neither.
love
It's
this bean dip.
delicious.
What I've never actually looked into what this is actually. Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's kind of like refried beans essentially, except for
Okay.
they blast it into. Just truly obliterate it. You don't. I don't
Totally.
feel like you can see a bean in it, right? It's like more of a pate.
Oh, no. You're not seeing a bean chunk in that. That is a full pate.
This is cat level pate.
Yes.
Fancy feast of refried beans.
Fully. It might be the same ingredients.
Is this something that you would eat growing up in Texas?
For sure.
Yeah, it's Utah. I would see this frequently.
Totally.
But we would. This is a special one because it feels like you don't buy this really at grocery stores.
They do have it at grocery stores.
But yeah, I
They
feel like
also have it at 7-Eleven.
because I feel like when I'm at a grocery store or when my mom would be there, she would buy the can of refried beans, which
Yes.
was in Utah was Rosarita.
Uh-huh.
But then, my dad would probably be in convenience stores more often and would get this.
Yeah. My mom would buy a can of refried beans if we were going to have refried beans and rice or
Right.
have, put it in some tacos or.
But you were never dipping.
This
you would dip.
We would literally buy that to dip.
And the refried beans were a separate thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nobody
Fancy.
was trying to dip into a can of refried beans.
Wow. My
And I
family
gotta
had
say,
no class.
It's not cool that they did that to you.
I'm having some dark feelings
Yeah.
right now.
You need to call someone in your family up today and say, the other one's literally called dip.
You idiot.
You idiot.
I'm finally going to confront my mom.
Yeah.
Mom, you have no idea what you did to me.
Mom, you have no idea what you did to me. And guess what? I'm sitting here with my full tease bag out.
Ready to walk into 7-Eleven. And get my own can of bean dip. Should we open it here?
Mm-hmm.
Is it gonna... Okay, let's...
Yeah.
And it has, of course, the satisfying yet dangerous pull top.
That's right.
The room is about to smell
great
for the rest of the episode.
Feel free to fart. No one will know.
Oh, yeah, they have such a strong scent.
Yeah, let's see.
That's like something, you could open this, you know, if you're having guests over or having a fancy party, just open this and leave this in a part of the home and it'll, you know, freshen up the air in an interesting way.
Honestly, if you do have a little party and you have that out and some Fritos, you'll be shocked at how quickly it's gone.
Oh, people love it.
People love it.
It's essentially salt.
Yeah.
Which, who can resist
delicious
salt?
That's
okay,
right.
Should I pull out the next thing? Because it feels like they're combined. Oh, but yet it's sort of, what a trick. This is an undippable snack.
You think?
You think a Funyun's dippable?
Well,
Should we try it?
I kind of thought like if we hold it hard enough, you know what? If I'm going to try it, I have to see if those have gluten in them.
Oh, celiac or just gluten-free?
Well, it makes me sick.
Well,
So I just
probably.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh, pop. Let's see here. My sister's celiac, so I'm pretty versed in looking for gluten.
They don't have gluten ingredients, but they are manufactured on equipment.
So I'm fine with that.
Okay, you're okay with
Yep.
cross-contamination,
Okay.
the potential. Okay.
Okay, I'll show you what I meant of like
Yeah.
holding it sturdily.
I'll follow your lead here.
Okay. Okay. Whoops. Funyun in the coffee. So yeah, what if we just like hold it pretty sturdily? Oh yeah, it's soft enough
you really
to
knew
get
what
in there.
you had more faith in the strength of a Funyun than and look, but I have a hard time pushing that. How is that?
Dude. Legitimately so good.
That really works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this again.
I got you these because these play heavily in the third season of The Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, of course.
Aunt Tiffany always needs her Funyuns. Shout out Valen Hall. She's awesome.
She really is wonderful. Funyuns are. So I think there's not a person on earth who doesn't like a Funyun.
Same thing as with cats. If you don't like Funyuns, I'm
There's
not
something
real
going
sure
on.
about you. Yeah.
It's just a lot of flavor, pure flavor,
Pure flavor.
and then you're dipping it in a bean dip.
Yeah.
We may be the first two people on earth who have made this combination.
Well, let's trademark.
And then sue Frito-Lay into oblivion. Do you have a favorite type of dip? Is it bean dip?
You know, my favorite type of dip is also this Texas thing two Texas things that my
I'd
mom
love to
did.
hear about Texas dip.
My mom would make this one called Rotel dip.
Okay.
So it's salsa
Okay.
and like a block of Velveeta.
Velveeta, yes.
But even on the Velveeta, it says like cheese product.
Of course. It's not.
It's
I don't
not
think
even
that it's
cheese. So yeah, it's like one of those big squares or rectangles.
It almost looks like a stick of butter or something.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, it's like a giant stick of butter plus salsa, and then it is so deliciously awesome. And then the other one she makes is just people have started calling it pink dip,
Oh,
but
pink
it's
dip. Gonna need to be
which you would
convinced
think
of this.
is sweet.
You're right.
And it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is like sour cream, and is that one salsa too?
It might
Yeah.
be.
I think it's like sour cream and salsa.
That makes sense. Red and white.
That one.
Turns pink.
Yeah. I'll get the exact recipe and send it to you. That one,
Pink dip.
get ready to change the lives of anyone who comes to your house. They'll be like, why do I like this?
I can tell you, sour cream's wonderful, salsa's wonderful.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you put those two things together?
True.
And like with Velveeta, that's another thing where I think processed cheese got a real bad rap for a long time. American cheese, all these things. And then I think we're slowly realizing, well, it's a blast of flavor. Who can resist?
It is.
Just like science's idea of what cheese tastes like. Great.
It's great. And 9 times out of 10, if you get some nachos somewhere,
Oh my God, it's
fake.
They're pouring that over it.
Yeah.
If you're dipping a chip into cheese, it's probably fake cheese.
yep.
And better for it.
And you're better for it.
I love any sort of queso, any sort of melted cheese, anything I can put a tortilla in, or a tortilla chip in.
Same.
Guacamole. Do you like guacamole?
Love.
Okay. When people, dip, people get very particular about dip, and I feel like I'm very agnostic about dip, where I don't know that I've ever had a bad dip.
I don't know that I have either.
Hummus,
Love.
ranch.
Love.
And now I've run out of dips.
Baba ganoush.
Baba ganoush.
Love.
Fantastic smoky.
Love it.
And I think that may be the end of dips. So maybe it's not that hard to like dip, because there are about 9 of them.
Here's the thing I make into a dip that is very polarizing. I love yellow mustard on almost anything.
Anything.
Almost anything.
Like, what's an extreme idea for yellow mustard?
Well, the thing that I've gotten the most, like, sort of, what are you doing? is if I've got, like, cashews or almonds or something.
Oh!
And just a squeeze thing of yellow mustard. I'll literally sit there and dollop on
It's like
each
a craft
one as I go.
project.
Seriously. Yeah. It's good on anything. I would happily put it on these Funyuns.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I love yellow mustard, don't get me wrong. But I guess I don't think creatively when I think about mustard. I just think of the obvious things. Hot dogs, bratwurst, some sandwiches. But now I'm thinking an almond, that might work, actually.
Yeah, branch out. Even if you, like you're saying, you love anything on a tortilla, get you a tortilla, get it hot right on the burner on the stove, flip it, put some chunks of Parmesan.
Oh, sure.
Cut them off the Parmesan block, put chunks, slather it with mustard. It's the
This
greatest.
is jail food.
The best snack you've ever had.
That's very like snack you thought of when the parents were gone and you had the house. And you were just like, well, these are ingredients I know.
Yeah.
This makes basic sense.
Yes. You're going to love it.
I probably would love it. I love all those ingredients.
Yep.
It's just you have to kind of get into the mindset of, well, this is a new recipe.
Yes.
And I have to, be bold.
Yes. Just be bold.
Parmesan and mustard.
When you approach this, don't approach it like you would a killer who's trying to kill you and you're trying to talk him out of it. Just go with it.
Go with it. Just let it take over and leave me for dead. And Parmesan's not a very melty cheese either.
No, that's the point. Just eat those chunks. In your crispy tortilla. Your tortilla is going to be so crispy it's almost going to like crack when you fold it. And you're going to have those hard chunks in there with that yellow mustard. Get ready.
This is like post-apocalyptic. Like, did you ever see The Road?
Yeah.
Or it's like that, where they're like, we found these ingredients in the cellar.
Totally.
And this is a feast.
Oh my God. The Road. Reading it was even more impactful.
I
for
loved
me.
the book a lot more. Certainly.
When you just said the cellar, I was just like,
oh
my
in the book?
God.
Oh, that's a tough.
Oh my God. And the thinking he was doing of like, do we just stay here forever? Or do I try to take us out of the cellar? Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Oh, it's so dark.
It's so dark. It's so beautiful, that book. My God.
Yeah, my problem with the movie was I just felt like the kid was a little too old.
Mm-hmm. Watch this. That was a coffee Funyun.
He has just swallowed a Funyun like a piece of spaghetti that came out of her coffee. And she had the time of her life doing it. It's crazy. This is someone that no one should trust with restaurant recommendations.
That's right. Actually, I'm such a foodie. I know really good stuff.
It's like we're in a Flying J or some truck stop somewhere. But yeah, very, very road equivalent, I would say.
Very.
Those Cormac McCarthy books, I don't know if you've read any of the others, but I always get hungry reading them because there'll be like a cowboy eating literally like tortillas and beans and coffee, and I'm like, that's a dream meal for me.
Dude, I am so with you on this that I have... I can't agree more. There is an episode of The Brady Bunch that plays in my mind sometimes where they're like lost in the Grand Canyon and they're like separated. But Bobby, I think, has sort of thought ahead and he has a flashlight full of baked beans in case he's lost.
That little sicko.
And he sits at one point and screws off the top of that flashlight and eats those baked beans.
As his family starves.
And it just seems like the most amazing, delicious thing.
Of course.
So I am so with you on these Cormac McCarthy, like,
oh yeah,
beans
around the
and
campfire,
coffee.
Just eating like the most basic foods possible.
Oh, I love it.
Was Alice with the family?
Died.
She was dead. She was dead long ago. She fell off a
Eaten
cliff.
by a mountain lion.
Someone should do a study on the mind of people who grew up with and without cable, because we didn't have cable either.
Oh, you
I'd love
didn't?
to know like the cultural differences between people who obviously like, I guess I don't have cable now either, just due to what the world is. But like kids who had cable and who didn't.
I agree.
There's a I think you learned a lot of things while watching cable, and you were forced to become a different sort of person if you didn't have it.
Agreed.
It's
Agreed. I think it probably pushes people who are inclined toward the arts more toward the arts if you don't have cable, weirdly.
Sure. Like hungry for it or something.
Yes.
And maybe having to like
create
more, right. Yeah.
My dad's mother, who lived in the same city as us, had cable.
Okay.
And our family friends growing up, they lived next door to the dad's mom.
Okay.
Their mama. And the Criddles' mama had cable.
Oh, right.
And so we'd go over to their mama's house sometimes to swim. And she had a TV just right past the sort of back screen door that was at the pool. And the TV was right there near the door. And I would just sneak out of the pool and just like turn it to MTV and stare.
Of course.
I mean, transfixed.
Yeah, it's like a complete universe that you're not allowed to access at home.
It was delicious.
Oh, yeah. Anytime I went to a friend's house with cable, completely different experience.
Fully.
Just loved. Yeah, I just recently, weirdly, I've been on YouTube watching people are uploading like old MTV Music Video Awards, like the entire show.
Oh, that's awesome.
I started watching, I think, the 95 awards.
Oh, how great.
Fantastic.
So full Britney.
No, this was like full Michael Jackson, which is a complicated situation. But he does like a 15-minute thing, which I found very unsatisfying, to be honest.
Oh, really? No moonwalk?
A lot of it, but he was doing essentially like 20 seconds of each song, and it felt scattered.
Lame.
MJ was scattered.
Yeah, come on. Just do all of Billie Jean. Get the fuck
that's
out
the
of here.
only one we want to hear. Give me a break. Anything past Off the Wall or no, let's see.
Thriller. Yeah.
After that, I don't need to hear
Bad.
I don't need to hear Bad. Give me a break. And any of those ballads from the mid '90s.
Yeah. Man in the Mirror.
Oh, no, thank
boy.
you. I don't need you
Beat
preaching
it.
to me. You've got your own problems. Deal with that before you start.
Yeah, seriously. Stop preaching to us.
Yeah, come on.
How dare.
How dare you?
God, seriously, how dare he hit us with Man in the Mirror? Come on, Michael. Please.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
But then there was the Scream video with Janet, and I'm full on board with Janet, of course.
Me too.
We love Janet.
Me too. And I did enjoy the like awesome cringe of like those weird moments in the silence of like,
Oh, yeah.
I remember it used to make me so uncomfortable, and I really liked it.
Just feeling
It was so
uncomfortable for this
embarrassing.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was MJ. There was Live. Do you remember the band Live?
Oh God, yeah.
Of course, shirtless singing.
Yeah.
There was a big period where one of those kind of Hole, which was great to see. Courtney Love.
God.
So it's very
Love.
fun. Very fun to watch.
Okay,
these
I'm
whole
gonna
things.
watch that.
And they have the commercials and everything. It's like, I hope I'm not exposing these YouTube channels and then MTV comes after them. These things should be
Same.
preserved.
I agree.
I'd love to watch
agree.
an old VHS recording of
Oh my God.
an
me
award
too.
show. It's fantastic.
They there's a song on Sirius. I mean, not a song, a station on Sirius Radio, Lithium. That's all like '90s grunge type stuff.
Oh,
And
right.
I've just recently realized, like through hearing Live on there, that like they were sort of this early version of like almost like a beat dropping in EDM.
Oh, interesting.
You know what I mean? Because they would do these, and it would go like that forever. And then out of nowhere, they would go like, and you're like, whoa. Every song of theirs is like, has this crazy
that
bridge.
thing is coming.
Yeah.
Where everybody is going to
Light it up. Yeah.
Lollapalooza
Yes.
97.
Yes.
I'm trying to think if I have a favorite music video. Does anything spring to mind for you?
Ooh,
I love music videos, and
me too.
anytime I bring up the word favorite, my mind goes blank.
Mine too.
Despite like
What's one you like?
what's something I really, really love? Okay, let's focus.
Okay.
Let's see. It would probably be from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
It would probably be, I like some Bjork videos.
Me too.
It's Oh So Quiet video. That Spike Jones thing. It's amazing.
Amazing.
I wouldn't say that's a favorite, but that comes to mind. That's
Mm-hmm.
an easy pull for me. Mm-hmm. I love the Weezer video for the Sweater song, Undone.
Oh, me too.
It's kind of dreamy, and they have all these dogs run on into the studio. That's a great one.
Yep.
I don't know, sir.
I love the. I feel like it's so classic. I love the Sabotage Beastie Boys
Oh my
video.
God, that's an all-time.
Yeah.
That song is incredible.
Yes.
The video is amazing.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
And I actually love that Foo Fighters video. We're on the airplane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Learn to Fly.
Yes.
Yes. Dave Grohl is like a naturally very funny person.
Yeah.
I love. There's this one for Blur song called Coffee and TV, and it's a little milk carton that walks around town.
Oh, dude, yes.
Fantastic video.
Awesome.
And now you don't really see music videos anymore. They each have a budget of about $100.
I know. I got to direct one.
What?
Like, I guess now it's like a year and a half ago for Elle King.
Oh wow.
And I love how it turned out. And we actually got to like really do something.
What is the video concept?
The song is called Try Jesus, and it's like awesome mix of country and like gospel almost.
Okay.
The vibe of it.
Right.
But it's basically this woman who's like hooked up with a bunch of losers, and she's like, I don't know, maybe I need to try Jesus. And she and her manager had gone to record it, and one of them, either Elle or Chip, her manager, was like, oh, this seems like something Judy Gemstone would sing. And so they just reached out on Instagram
way.
and said, would you ever want to direct it? I was like, yes, I would.
That's incredible.
So yeah, I wrote the video and talked with Elle all about it.
Right.
And then, then we set out like renting a dollar store outside of Nashville.
It's a dream.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Had you directed before?
No, that was my first.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, I want to do more.
You should.
That was my first, though. Yeah.
Wow. And now I'm realizing this is a very deep pull, and I can't imagine. It's by a band called The Intelligence. I just love this video, and it's the most simple thing, but it's two actual crabs, and one's playing the guitar. And it's just a very delightful, it's for a song called Dating Cops. So that's a very fun. I love music videos.
I do too. And now that's got me thinking, there was this really wild one. I guess it's like 10 years ago at this point. The whole video is him running through a field and just getting shot over and over with arrows.
Oh, that sounds incredible.
It's so good.
What is that?
Yeah, we'll have to look it up.
Annalise, put some keywords in and see if that's
music
searchable.
Video, guy in field.
Being murdered.
Oh, you're going to know the band immediately.
Alt J?
Alt J, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I haven't seen that.
I think you'll like it.
Okay.
I wanted to do something old school, like from when I was growing up, of like a little bit of a preamble and
Like a story.
I would have done way more. I would have done like a whole
of course
15-minute video, but that was sort of quick. But still, I got to have it. I got to have her say a little something before the video. Yeah.
So it's like as close to like when they were making music videos as
Totally.
you could get.
Totally.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to reach. I think there's at least one more thing in here.
There are 2 more things in there, and I'm so glad these were open first.
Oh.
Because the next 2 are their own category.
Oh, and this is something I've never seen before. I mean,
I hadn't seen it either.
packaged
These
Muddy
next
Bites.
2 are things that I got for you because the title of them was disgusting. I'm
Muddy
like,
Bites and
Muddy Bites?
Gushers.
Oh, God. Gushers?
I'm familiar with Gushers, the candy from. They would put them in like, or at least other kids in school would have them in their sack lunches.
Yep.
And I think they're disgusting. Have you had one before?
I don't know if I have. Okay.
I mean, it's an absolute texture nightmare for me. And now Muddy Bites.
Muddy Bites.
What's the? There's like a mix that people make with the Chex Mix. Muddy Buddies.
Oh, or like puppy chow?
Puppy Chow. I think those are are those the same thing? They're like peanut butter, Chex, and chocolate.
Yep.
And powdered sugar, maybe.
Yep.
I wonder if that's. But this has waffle cone, so this is a whole new thing.
That's
Let's
a whole
try
new
both of
thing,
these.
but I was like, Muddy Bites. There was something so like, so scatological about that to
It's
me. I'm like,
disgusting.
ew.
Sitting
Muddy
right
Bites.
next to Gushers.
Gushers.
That's a tough combination of snacks. Come on.
Get loose. Get your tease bag out. Get you some Gushers. Slurp some Muddy Bites.
Would you like to try a Gusher first or a Muddy Bite first?
I think a Gusher first, and then
Okay.
I don't even know if I can have the Muddy Bites because they've got cones.
Oh, right. You can't have. That's certainly a gluten. And these might even be. Let's see. Let's just make sure. I know
I think
there's
those are
some
probably
secret
fine.
gluten. Yeah, these seem okay. And yet they're impossible to open. Maybe if I pull it like this. Oh,
There we go.
I mean, that's almost too easy. These were opened in store, and we're gonna both be poisoned. This is like that Advil murderer.
Yeah, it's like old Halloween warnings.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I
Ooh,
got
they're
2
so
green.
bright.
I know. I'm not okay. I have to get a different flavor. This flavor is abhorrent. It's lime. Oh, artificial lime for me is.
Whoa. That orange one had no flavor, and I'm like, did I get COVID in here?
Rapid COVID. Okay, I have to give it another shot with a blue. I think that's a safer. Oh my god, that green is.
The green's
For me-
wild.
That is truly poisonous flavoring. Oh. Okay, blue.
They're so like fake. It's
Oh.
the gush is wild.
This is a bad candy. This should
It
no
is.
longer be on the market.
That is fully a poison candy.
We've come so far with artificial flavoring, and they have fucked it up in a huge way. Tropical. Oh, they taste horrible.
I know. They should at least taste as good as like Starburst.
Oh, yeah. Bare minimum. Come on.
They don't.
This is a national brand. They have the science, the food scientists that could be evolving the flavor.
They don't care about us.
Oh, that's a terrible. These, I think, like initially were kind of almost in like the fruit snack category, where I think parents would be tricked into thinking, oh, it's a fruit.
Oh,
Treat for my
yes.
kid.
Yeah, because they'd be in lunches.
And now, oh, okay. Now I guess I'll be trying my Muddy Bite privately.
Okay. Let me know if you want me to cover my eyes.
Gonna have to blur out all of the footage here. That's what it looks like. It is very. The cone is very accurate to a real cone. Maybe that might actually be a waffle cone. And then the inside is some dusty chocolate.
Oh, because I forgot to tell you this. There is a sign by these in the store that says,
Do not eat.
well, it says all of these Muddy Bites were left on a shelf for 6 months. Hence the dusty chocolate. Enjoy. Before bagging.
You think 6 months? Oh, before.
Yeah. Just to collect the right amount of
That's not
dust.
going to stop me.
Okay, great.
Oh, I don't.
Oh.
This almost tastes more like an onion than a Funyun.
Oh, no.
Something wrong is happening in my mouth right now. I don't know if it's because the Funyun altered what's happening in my mouth. But there's like a savoriness to this that should not be happening.
No, it should not.
What is happening?
Oh, God. They're just, like, both of them are such... they're such synonyms for, very explicit sex acts.
Well, and listen, it sounds like there's a letter on the back from the creators.
Oh, hi.
And it says, we started Muddy Bites because we thought to ourselves, what's better than eating a sundae cone?
Oh, well.
Well, yeah.
Few things.
Enjoying the last bite over and over again, of course. Okay. Where delicious milk chocolate made from only the best ingredients. I'm going to stop you right there.
Yeah, come on.
Fills the waffle cone tip for the perfect bite. It's like every day is summer vacation or hitting a home run with every swing. It's happiness multiplied. Jared and Tyler.
Jared and Tyler. Come on.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I see the deal now. I didn't put it together like, if someone does eat a drumstick,
that part is good.
That part is the best. I can remember that being the best. Yes, of course. So that's what they're trying to do here.
But that's not an artificial. This is a copy of that.
Yeah, and there was part of this that made me gasp. Feels the waffle tip.
Oh, waffle.
God. Just at least add a few words and go, the end of the waffle cone. The waffle tip of the Muddy Bite. Get out of here. How dare you, Jared and Tyler?
Wow, they're really getting away with something here. This snack should have like a rating like movies.
Yeah, these are X.
Yeah, this is an X-rated snack.
And so's the Gusher.
And I will say that there are notes of meat I'm tasting. I'm tasting notes of ground beef or something.
Ew!
But maybe people are into that.
Maybe.
People have all sorts of tastes and kinks.
They sure do. You know what I didn't notice in the 7-Eleven was that the logo that they have on the front of the cone that's running, this little guy, he has a full erection. Not really, but that would be so good.
Easily, if you just kind of glance, you'd be like, what's... He also kind of looks like a slice of pizza. Whoever was... They probably bought this on Fiverr or something. They got like some amateur to do their logo. It's not ideal. The best bite over and over again. I'm sorry, but I will not be having another Muddy Bite. I don't want to stop anyone else from having a Muddy Bite.
No, please have a Muddy Bite.
But for me, the meat element. My mouth is so confused.
With hints of ground beef. In the waffle tip.
Well, I think we should play a game.
I do too.
Okay, we're going to play a game called Gift or a Curse, but I need a number between 1 and 10 from you.
Okay, 7.
Okay, I have to do some light calculating. So right now you can recommend, promote, do whatever you want. I'll be right back.
Okay, great. I would say in this moment, I will tell people to watch season 4 of The Righteous Gemstones. It's currently airing on HBO, also known as Max. Comes on Sunday nights, right after White Lotus. How about that throat clear? And episode 3 aired on this past Sunday night. And catch that. Catch up on all the other seasons if you want to before you watch it. And I'm doing a show on May 6th at the Groundlings. That's a improvised one-person show.
Oh.
That's what I've got right now.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Gemstones is so good, and
Thanks,
I might
Bridger.
be biased, but Edi is just outstanding.
Hey, come on.
Everybody's got to watch it. Yeah, everybody's got to watch it. And listener, what am I... I'm reminding you that we have Patreon now, patreon.com/ISaidNoGifts, bonus episodes, whatever nonsense I feel like posting. Sometimes it's late at night and I'm desperate to do a post, and then it just ends up being something I probably shouldn't have posted in the first place. I don't know. But that's an opportunity for you. Okay, this is how we play Gift or a Curse.
Great.
I'm going to name 3 things. You'll tell me if they're a gift or a curse and why, and then I'll tell you if you're right or wrong, because there are correct answers.
Yep.
All right, this first one is from one of our Patreon listeners, Britt. Gift or a curse, going through the drive-thru and the person in front of you paid for your meal.
Gift.
Why?
I think that it was just probably something they wanted to do. They probably didn't even see you. I know if I did that, I would just do it just to be cool, be nice, and have them have an extra perk in the day. I know people could argue that, they saw you and they felt really bad for you. But I think probably they don't even care who or what you are. They just were trying to do something nice.
Mm-hmm. Wrong. Curse. This person is mind your own business. I don't want you knowing anything about how much I'm spending at the drive-thru, and you're obviously very curious about my fast food budget, and so you think, what's the easiest way to find out?
Oh, you know
I'll
what?
offer to pay. Now you've pried into my personal business.
I didn't even think about this. Now they know too much about you.
They know too much,
Oof.
and it's almost like they're reverse following you.
Yep.
It's like a very subtle PI
It's a stalker move.
Yep.
Yep. Well, I know why I got that one wrong, and I will never do it again.
All right, number 2. This is from a listener named Brent. Gift or a curse, standing on escalators.
Well, it could go either way. Ultimately, curse, because keep it moving if you can. And I have been in situations where my bag is too heavy to walk on the escalator. But in that case, put it right in front of you, have it take up only the width of your body, and leave room enough for someone to run past on the side if they want to.
So you're saying curse?
Curse.
Absolutely a curse.
Yes.
Oh, what's shocking to me, it's how many people don't understand this.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a staircase for a reason.
Yeah, keep it moving.
Come on. Or at least stand to the side.
Yeah, if you can't keep it moving, stand to the side.
Oh, this sets me off in a huge way. When I'm trapped behind somebody on an escalator.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to run through an airport to get a connecting flight, it is infuriating.
And even more so if it's one that's going down, where it's like, this requires very little energy. Okay, I can kind of get behind the reason of like, I don't want to walk up. Mm-hmm. I still want to walk up, but we're headed down. Gravity is assisting you here. Keep moving. Get out of the way.
Yep.
And no lovebirds standing next to each other.
Oh, no.
No.
I feel the same about moving sidewalks in the airport.
Of course. And the airport is telling people, stand to the side.
Stand to the side, because I'm coming fast.
I am flying, even if I'm not in a rush. I'm just like, I want to move through.
I love it.
Yes. Yeah. It's a thrill.
It's a thrill.
You feel like Wonder Woman or something zipping through the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Curse. Okay, so you've gotten one right so far.
Great.
Not a total failure.
Okay.
Finally, this is from a listener named Mackenzie. Gift or a curse, keyless ignitions in cars.
Gift.
Why?
Just because then you can have your whole chunk of keys just in your bag, in your pocket, wherever you want to have it, and you don't have to go digging for it to stick it in the keyhole. Just get going.
You're on the move.
You're on the move. This is exactly in the vein as an escalator. Keep it moving.
Wrong. Curse. Look, I understand everything you've just said, but I think I miss the delicious feeling of sticking the key into the ignition, the revving it up. It feels like
revving.
I'm revving.
You do a full like ring, ring, ring. What's your car?
A monster truck.
Oh, okay. I get it.
I drive a monster truck, a Corvette. I'm always in something that's catching eyes.
A Dodge Challenger.
Dodge Challenger, of course. Cutting people off on the freeway, tailgating. And the only thing missing is that I didn't get to turn the key.
Okay.
I loved, and I do feel like I'm being trained to, like, what drives me crazy is when the automatic door opens just for the driver, and then you're standing there as the passenger waiting for the person to get in and open your door. Drives me crazy.
Agreed. I can't fight the urge to, I've tried it once. It was locked.
Oh.
I then can't not go.
Of course. I'm headed back in.
Yes.
The night's ruined.
I'm done. I'm going to Uber at that point.
You know what?
I'll
This
meet
has
you
been
there.
too much. Forget it. Well, you got 1 out of 3. Which
Pretty
is
poor.
Bad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Huge failure. But it gives allows for room for improvement.
Okay.
And at least we know you know how to stand on it or to move on an escalator, which
At
counts
least.
for a lot.
All right.
People who are standing on the escalator fail at everything. So,
I think you may be right.
okay. Well, I think we should get into this final segment of the podcast. Let's answer a listener question.
Perfect.
People have been sending in voice notes. Annalise, would you play one?
Hi, Bridger. My name is Anne, and this weekend my grandma turns 101. I have no clue what to get her. She's from Missouri. She's very elegant. She's very funny. Loves white wine, like Chardonnay. I don't know if I can keep giving a woman in her hundreds wine. She'd probably like that, but I'd really appreciate some advice here. Shout out to Dorothy. She's a great grandma. I love her, and I'm so lucky she's here. Thank you.
Oh,
That's sweet.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
And she has a problem. Jeez.
Sounds like a blast, though.
She's having the time of her life. She's still getting boozed up at 101.
Pretty great.
Wow, what do you give this person that you know has to dry out?
Well, my first idea is maybe she doesn't have to dry out. What about, I wonder if there's anywhere even an hour or two away, a winery? That would be a fun time.
Granddaughter trip.
Yeah, just even go and spend one day and one night would be a blast.
That's a great idea.
That would be my first idea, but maybe Anne doesn't live where her grandma lives. In that case, maybe it's a really cool, like, unique, some kind of jewelry.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
a nice necklace or earrings.
Yeah.
Or a bracelet, a charm bracelet with wine bottles on it.
Yeah.
That seems like a decent thing. I
Yeah.
never think about, this is something I think about, well, not often. I'm not frequently thinking about this, but if I get to that age, I really want to start doing hard drugs.
Why not?
Yeah, I just feel like you get to a point where you're like, let's just do it.
Let's party.
Death
Yeah.
is at the door.
Yes. Okay, so what drugs should she get her?
I feel like start her on heroin.
Great. Whoa. Full train spotting from the jump. Okay. Dirty drugs. Dang. Okay.
Or maybe, it's her birthday. Maybe Coke.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a party drug.
Yeah. Get her some
grandma.
Coke or maybe some Molly.
Molly.
Have
that
a
seems
great
nice.
time together.
Molly seems like a grandma drug.
Yeah. Give your grandma some Molly and like be prepared to like brush her hair.
Hug. Lie together on a quilt.
Yeah. That sounds awesome.
That's
actually.
a perfect 101st birthday with your granddaughter. I mean, if she doesn't like that, then she has not learned anything in life. Sorry, Grandma.
Sorry, Grandma.
Well, I think that we answered that.
I think so
I
too.
think we've saved a relationship, a grandma-granddaughter relationship.
Oh my God, were they in peril?
Dire straits.
Oh.
Yes. There was going to be something that resembled a divorce.
Oh no.
Can you emancipate yourself from your grandma?
Yes.
Well, happy 101st birthday, Grandma.
Yes.
Deandra, don't call back in. Well, we answered the question perfectly. The room smells like an absolute gourmet.
Yeah. The room smells like beans, onions, and gushers.
I've had such a wonderful time with you.
Same. What a blast.
And I've had lunch.
Great.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Listener, the podcast is over. You can do whatever you want with your day. If that involves muddy bites, I don't know what to tell you, but that's truly up to you. I'm sending you off into the world and hoping you make a decent decision. I love you. Goodbye.